so let's move on to F.E.A.R. Oh yeah, expansion packs, right. Yeah, before they were called DLC. First Encounter Assault Recon is what it actually stands for. Okay. Monolith Games, who recently just came out with the Shadow of Mordor game. And another byproduct of 2005 era pre-widescreen. Oh wow, Sierra. Man. I didn't realize Sierra was still around in 2005. I thought they had kind of went under late 90s, early 2000s, and only just now coming back. And trying to lower my volume a little bit more. Wow, that's old. Okay, so I'm just going to run the test thing, and just to see what it does. Now, currently I have volumetric density down to medium, and everything is maximum. Graphics, I'm going to turn this down just because AA doesn't really make that big of a difference. But everything is maximum, and turn off the soft shadows also. So it's okay. Let's run a test just to see what it comes up with, or if it shows 0 FPS again. Wow, it actually runs really smooth compared to what I was doing before. Oh, maybe just restarting the game fixed whatever was wrong with it. Yeah, this is way smoother. Like, ridiculously smoother than what it was before. Everything is. Jesus. Nice box. Okay, so much better. Much better. So let's hold the constant 60. That's good. That's good. And I'll go ahead and keep it on that. Which should be steady. I just want to see. We'll see what it does. It may hit the same thing that it was doing before, where it doesn't show anything different. So the bullet holes in the wall were kind of an example of the parallax, an early parallax, which it looks good from a distance, but once you get a little closer to it, you see it start breaking down. But still, it's kudos to Monolith here for being kind of a pioneer in this area. Yeah, it's still way smooth, so that's good. And I've got, obviously, VSync on, so yeah, good. So it's going to lock at 60 frames a second. It probably could run much higher, but you know, LCD monitors. Unless you have a very high-end LCD monitor, which I don't, and I kind of need to get one, just because I do graphic design. But yeah, you need a very high-end monitor if you want to go higher frame rates without having screen tearing. Screen tearing is very distracting. I guess it's, default, normal. Okay, however, alert has been issued. F.E.A.R team is report for emergency briefing on the situation. You've just been transferred to the unit as a point man. This will be your first assignment, F.E.A.R. 2002, the U.S. Army formed a secret unit dedicated to combating paranormal threats to national security. The unit was named First Encounter Assault Recon. So, Hannibal Lecter here.
Yes.
Sorry to wake you, Senator. It's about Origin.
What happened?
There was an uprising. F.E.A.R has taken command of the prototypes.
My God.
We can still resolve this discreetly, but we have to move fast.
Oh, all right. Let me make a few calls.
This wacko's name is Paxton F.E.A.R. He's the key. If we contain him, we contain the situation.
Fucker's got an appetite.
I think he has an agenda. It's not just recreational. He's getting something out of it.
Essential vitamins and nutrients?
What's his story?
Property of Armicam Technology Corporation. They're working on a military contract to develop an army of clones that respond to a psychic commander. Top secret, of course. F.E.A.R is one of the commanders.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. This is why nobody takes us seriously. Military clones?
A full battalion of them. Highly trained and heavily armed.
A battalion? What are we supposed to do against 1,000 super soldiers?
Like I said, we put F.E.A.R down and it's over. Fortunately, the whole point of the program is to give commanders first-hand knowledge of the battlefield without putting them in danger. That means we should be able to corner the bastard without having to wade through all those soldiers.
How do we find him?
Armicam had planted a transmitter in his head. Should lead us right to him.
That's awfully convenient.
Assuming it does what it's supposed to. What about you, buddy? Ready to go to work?
Putting him in the field? Are you crazy? He just transferred in a week ago.
You've seen his training results. His reflexes are totally off the charts. I think he can handle himself.
Whatever, man. It's your call.
Goddamn right it is.
Don't worry. You'll be fine.
Let's roll.
What's the first thing you remember? You will be a god among men.
So, somewhat.
Track Fettel to an abandoned building just up ahead. No sign of enemy activity on the satellite, but don't take any chances.
Oh, it's choppy.
Jankowski, you in position?
Just say the word.
All right, move it out.
Super choppy. Hannibal, nice. Speaking of Hannibal, I've been watching that and it's fantastic. Highly recommend it. Okay, so your mission coordinator, Rowdy Bowders, has tracked a new commander, Paxton Fennell, to an abandoned building in Auburn District. Hannibal 3 satellite, spy satellite in geosynchronous orbit, shows no sign of replica soldiers in vicinity. Mission, F.E.A.R. combat operatives will infiltrate target site from 2 separate entry points and attempt to neutralize Fettel. According to Armacam technical advisor, once Fettel is contained, replica soldiers will become inactive and can be rounded up without incident. Oh, yeah, you can see the stretched interface for going widescreen instead of being 4x3. Investigate area for signs of Paxton Fettel. It's a little choppy. So, where's my melee? I'm assuming that was melee, but is there a way to kick? Controls. Very much no. Okay. Whoa. Perch. Nope. There's definitely a delay. And I don't like how choppy it's being either. Actually, there was somewhere to. Just keep this room clean. You're doing a bang-up job, fellas.
Hey, bro. What took you so long. Try to find a way around.
H. To turn down. Make this not so choppy. Slick. Alright, I got to turn something down here. Let's turn that down. And let's go with texture resolutions. Let's do this here. Still choppy. Not as bad. I always hate having to do this, but well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's see. Let's turn these to medium. And yes, I can. Do those in medium just to see. Change this to the game. Ah, damn it. Assuming that was probably the shaders. Oh, a little creepy. Oh, damn it. Of course. Ooh. This is the first. Maybe. One of the first.
Why did you bring me here? Why'd you bring me back?
kind of padlock. Really? I'm not entirely sure I can keep playing like this. Okay, let's do save. Let's turn down the shaders and let's restart the game. Everything should be. Quit. Yes. And again, see if that made any improvement to the actual gameplay. So see if this puts us back where we left off, or if it's checkpoint based. Really hope it's not checkpoint based. Excellent. Ooh. Oh, hell yes. Much better. This we can play.
Hold on a sec. Come on. You ready? Go! Jin, we need you up here.
On my way.
Looks like we're too late, boss. Just leftovers.
The transmitter signal's coming from nearby. It's gotta be around there somewhere.
I'll wait here for Jin. You take a look around. Get going.
This
You
way.
gonna check the place out or what?
What have I been doing, dude? Huh. I guess I could have gone from either direction.
Dude, take a look around.
Shush. Uh-huh. This is very familiar. Oh, God. I wasn't ready for that.
The dead man's name was Charles Haberger. I remember him. But are the memories mine or hers? It makes no difference. deserve to die. They all deserve to die.
Come in. Over. What's going on? I've lost Fettel's signal. Comcast, this is Den Mother. I hope you aren't busy. We've got a situation down at the harbor. What kind of situation? We located those soldiers you were looking for, but we're under orders not to engage until you guys reconnoiter. Understood. I've got 2 birds en route to your position. You should have a visual shortly. We'll be ready.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that. Oh yeah, I was gonna see if there was subtitles. Game subtitles on. Could have sworn that I did that before. I'm setting this up. Alright. Well, that's not promising. Unless those are ours.
What do you think of the new point, man? Hey, back already? See anything?
You guys about done up there? Our day's just getting started.
You boys run along. I'll be busy here for a while.
Those are tiny subtitles.
I've tried to forget. I've tried so hard to forget.
These men are from F.E.A.R. They're special attachments to our unit for the duration of this op. They will be on point. Their mission is to assess the nature of the threat. Our job is to keep them alive. Do not engage the enemy. Remember that we are not dealing with ordinary bad guys. Team 1 will move in from the southwest. Team 2 will approach from the north. Once our recon is complete, we'll rendezvous and wait for further orders. Okay, let's saddle up.
Okay, situation. Paxton Fettel managed to elude F.E.A.R. operatives in Auburn, and his tracking signal was subsequently lost. Body of an unidentified male was discovered at the site. Hannibal 3 spy satellite photographed a sizable replica force in vicinity of South River wastewater treatment plant. Mission F.E.A.R. combat operatives will attach to responding Special Forces Operational Detachment Delta. Okay. Troops to reconnoiter the area for the purpose of recommended military response. Teams should not engage enemies unless fired upon. F.E.A.R. Technical Officer Jin Sung-kwon is remaining in Auburn to to conduct forensic investigation. Okay, so those were our guys. Good. You know what? Doing anything, so, okay. Set these up the way that I normally do. First person shooters. Alright, so. crouch to do. Slow-mo, yeah, slow-mo. Change that to, for now, I'm going to do C, yes. Movement. Just do that. And melee. That. And aim at that. Movement. Since we're already on run always, I'll switch that to the walk. This water. Okay. And this is Z. Kit. Left. That's fine. Not what I normally do, but that's fine. Okay. Oh, damn it. Now it's back to being all choppy. Alright, that's much better. Oh, I'm gonna let out the toggle name though. Can that be changed? Toggle walk. I think it's this. It's gotta be this that's just screwing something up in the game. Okay. Yeah, it's all of a sudden choppy again. So, save. And come back in. Sometimes there's stuff you have to put up with for older games. I might actually, if I do decide to keep playing this. Oops. If I do decide to keep playing this, which I probably will, I might end up just running it in like a Windows XP virtual machine or something, just to it won't be as smooth and nice. Oh yeah, that's good. Or maybe it will, I don't know, because it's really almost 10 years old now.
Since you're on point, see if you can get this gate open. I'd send one of my boys, but I think we need a specialist for this one.
And there's checkpoint. Oh, find gate controls.
Find that gate control yet?
Shut it.
Come on, we ain't got all day.
Oops. That's it. Okay. That's not looking good. Folks. Loco. What? TPS report. Excellent. Office makes jokes.
Good job. Head on back.
Flood D team. Happen? Okay, I guess that was gonna happen. Whoa, okay. Damn. Oh shit. What was that? Okay. Status unknown. Both teams have gone silent. F.E.A.R team's life signs monitors are offline. Interference is preventing satellite reconnaissance. Surviving operatives should attempt to rendezvous and exfiltrate mission area until reinforcements arrive. Rendezvous Kowski's team. Damn. Okay, so this is kind of a perfect example. So, with parallax, it looks cool in 3D and stuff. Until you get to the side, and then it's like, ooh. Now, more modern engines. More modern engines deal with parallax a good bit better, to the point where it actually stays looking 3D throughout the whole range of looking at it.
Just started shooting.
Command, all civilians have been neutralized. Echo 0, report. Echo 0, roger. Hold position and intercept hostile forces.
Ooh.
Fire in the hole! Take cover! Take him out! Squad, check in.
Okay, so set weapon. And another staple of older school. As you can see, health is not regenerating. Shields are not regenerating. The Call of Duty generation is getting a bit spoiled. So got a feeling Okay. Some people up there. Ooh, what was that? What was that? Press F to make it. Yes. One med kit down. Okay. Yeah, it's of importance. Here. My feet. My feet. Oh. And of course, casting a shadow. Also, things not common anymore. Go that way. Yeah. More got really choppy. God. This chop was going to be killed. Really? Oh shit. Yeah. How long have I been going on this? A while. Okay. God, this chop though. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dig around and see if there's maybe some forums or something, or maybe just run it in a virtual machine or something where it's not going to keep chopping out like that. I do want to go through that, but I can't deal with that. Not, especially just as soon as you're about to get into a firefight. Oh yeah, let's chop out.
Give me bones and dragons. We ain't finished yet. Where my boats at? Where my dragons at? Where my boats? Where my dragons? Where my boats at?